CDs, bro. CDs. When's the last time anyone has used CDs? Do you still use CDs?
I'm surprised this works.
Wow. I remember this beat. It's got Kanye West vibes. Oh shit. What's it? This is 10 years ago. No, this is over 10 years, like 13 years ago.
I feel like I remember this one.
Wow. Oh shit. The horns and the strings have never left me, bro. And listen to the snare as well, bro. It's like proper like.
Dylan Loud.
First CD, bro. Bro, this has got so much tracks on it. I swear, that's your writing, isn't it? That's your writing, isn't it? That's your writing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's dead, man.
Wow. That's some old school-ish, boy. I've used this in a Boy Blue show before. Look at them standard chords.
Yeah.
Hey. Wow, bro. No samples. This stuff was all played, bro. And the cowbell, bro.
I remember this one. Did you use it for the end of a show?
Yeah.
Pied
I think it was Pied Piper.
Was
Yeah,
it? Were there kids in that
that's
show
Pied
as well?
Piper, yeah.
Because I remember them running out towards the end.
And then I think the guys did flips and stuff. I'm actually going to call Kendrick. Let me call Kendrick, see if he'll pick up. What's today? Tuesday, isn't it?
Yeah.
He might not pick up. Wow, yes. This is the end of Pied Piper. Wow. Let's see if we can. Straight voice. Oh, he's in Greece. We've got a show out in Greece that we're coming to do, so we went out there. Oh my god. This is some classic MJ. Hey. Woo! Yo, I can't remember this beat at all.
But I'm guessing it's around that time when you was working with
Sholama.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And the girl group. Rashad was in it.
Who was in it?
Charlene.
Yeah, Charlene. I forgot. It was with Damien and what's my man's name? Aura's brother. Heaney. Wow. I like this though. Wow. Mate. This is over. Yeah, bruv.
Well, we all know this one.
I can't remember this. I remember what it was.
It's got that bass line that goes.
With me, I used to do like make it sound hard, but then it like.
Then put the sprinkles.
Yeah, then it used to always feel like it lightens out. Yeah. That's the Neptune sound, like. Yeah. Oh, see that? How do you remember that?
Of course.
There we go. There's the soft. question. Like, would this track still rock now?
Of course.
Or does it sound like 90s, early
No.
2000s? There you go.
You know what it is? There's elements of that, but then there's other bits which are not.
Yeah, man, I would always do this. Then back. Classic, bro. Oh. So I think I've got to give some context to this. Like, when I got my first publishing deal, I think this was like the first batch of tracks that I kind of sent over to them. It's jokes though. The whole publishing thing, like, I don't know whether it was the thing to do really, like, because back then my mindset, I changed how I was approaching artists and all of that stuff. I kind of was relying on them.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't have done that. I should have relied on just putting my stuff out. But
Yeah,
that was
it's different time.
But that's what-
if this was today.
it's not even different time. I think that's the thing. When you're young, you just think, someone's gonna do their job. Like, that's the whole point, isn't it? You're signing your rights over to somebody.
Well, we both know the list.
Exactly. But then the thing is, you're going, wait, I should have been on my job, kind of giving these tracks to someone, because a lot of these tracks ain't ever seen the light of day or been used, or unless I used them on some of my own projects. This one's alright though.
Well, I'm sure you'll find some that you have used.
Now this one, this is what we Kano ended up using it for Fuck the Chorus, but I don't think the track ever came out.
Went on one of the mixtapes.
I think it might have come out on the mixtape actually. I made this.
Jack Bauer ones, wasn't it?
Was it on Jack Bauer? I don't know. We got to find those. We got to find the mixtapes. One day I got to sit down and think about how many songs I've actually made. And I think I got my cousin singing la 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 la. I got Andrea singing that on there, I think.
So I was talking to her about singing the other day.
Yeah?
So she sings to
the baby.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think she's on this. Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear it.
No samples as well. That's what I find interesting. It's like that the drum. I've played that in. Once again, the hard and the soft. We've got to find the Kano. We've got to find the Kano one of this.
I think it was all beats though. You had all beats on the CDs, not the
I don't know. I mean,
vocals.
boy, we got a whole load to go through, fam. These, bro. CDs. When's the last time anyone has used CDs? Do you still use CDs?
I'm surprised this works.
What? This, yeah. This or not? We'll pause that one there. But yeah, this system is jokes, because when I was 13, 14, my auntie made me come round and wire this up. The same system. So I wired it up, put it on the walls. Like I had to drill holes, put the speakers up on the walls and that, and then set it all up for her. And then when she moved out of the house, like 2 years ago, she's like, "Do you want it?"
Only 2 years ago.
I said, "Hell yeah!" And I was like, "Hell yeah!" And it still works, bro. Every part of it still works. The vinyl, every part of it. Like, things were built to last back then, bro. And this is not even like, I remember I blew my dad's what do you call it? I blew my dad's Techniques separates back in the day when we used to have the separates.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I mashed that up, but this is the intro. Oh shame. This is the intro of Pied Piper, fam. Must have been one of the first ever edits. This started the whole show, boy. This is 2005. I made
We'll
this.
be here all day,
Fam.
going through this stuff.
Another thing that's like pretty clear about my work is I never use hats.
Well,
I'd always
do,
like,
but you're minimal.
bruv, it would be more shakers. Still to this day, I don't like the sound. Like, if I can't find the hat that I like, the sound of the hat,
Yeah.
I'm not interested. So like, even this is shakers. Now that that was a sample. And then the strings behind it. That was an easy technique. That's just like pitching down the sample so you got the
variation.
That's classic, bro. Wow. Still sounds good. I'm in my Timberland bag there. Hey. Wow. And the mixes are alright. Back then I used to think my mixes were swag.
You know when you don't think about the mixes, they always turn out better.
Yeah?
You start thinking.
Check this as well, bro. I think there's 21 songs on this. Mad. What's next? 10.
What is this one?
This song, some popping shits.
All I'm waiting for is
I must have done this for dance, of course. You know what? I'm gonna play this at a battle one day and see what happens. Hey, sounds good though. Hey. Oh, them notes. I mean, that's like majority of grime would be in that, you know, pretty simplistic. Flipping hell, man. What more you got for me?
See, this must be the pop CD.
No, this is the same CD, but... Oh! Yeah, man, this is like when I got my, like, when I had the deal, I got my first studio, like, you remember that?
Yeah, I
that?
remember, yeah.
Yeah, bro. My first G5, like Kane always said, innit? On House of Pain. Back then, Mikey never had Mac. And it's like, yeah, bro, I didn't. I got the Mac. Because what? When did I meet Kane? I don't know, I think I must have been like 22, 23, something like that. Something like that. And like, yeah, majority of the stuff was made on PC. We're definitely gonna find that stuff. But then this is the first stuff I made on my new studio. Bro, and I think a lot of this is like Korg, the Korg Triton. No, this must have been like Native Instruments early days.
You talking about the studio in Farringdon?
Not yeah, it's the studio in Farringdon is the one that I took from my parents' house.
Yeah, but is that what you're talking about when you're saying new studio, or do you mean the equipment?
No, I meant the equipment.
Oh, okay.
Like for me, it's weird because like obviously for me, I don't see. I think because of the era of digital, I see studios as, oh whoa, bruv, in the middle of a house track.
Yeah, that was your Kanye moment.
And this was way before. That was way before Kanye. Kanye was doing that shit.
Yeah, that was 808 and Hartley. So
Yeah. Wow. But no, I've always been in love with like big drums and all of that stuff. But what was I talking about? Yeah, like I see studios as the computers. So I still got my PC, I've still got the G5. I got this one, I got this laptop, still got one of the other laptops. But the quality of this, bruv, I'm really surprised at the quality. It sounds alright. What? Alright, what? Oh, ooh, right. Bruv. Ooh. My snares are loud, fam. Making this, there was a CD called Opium, and I swear I've used this in the 5. Yeah, the show. Watch it. Oh. This might sound a bit up my ass and that, but me being who I am now, and I was hearing this from a kid back then, I'd be like, rah, this kid's got a little something, you know? Like,
well, this was the days of the Kung Fu movies, isn't it?
I remember I sampled, was it Twin Warriors, I think it was? And I think Jammer did the same. He's got one track where he sampled that as well. Ooh, I remember this track. So man was always in love with the Oriental kind of vibe, yeah. But then it's Tim and Bob, innit? Tim and Bob when they did all
Slow Down.
Yeah, Slow Down. What's his name? Bobby Valentino. And bruv, the mix is clean, fam. I'm really sure. Here we go. I got this from a manga, I think. This ended up in Pied Piper.
Didn't someone use this?
When the kids came out, I don't think so.
Oh no, okay. Yeah, this was the kids section.
Yeah.
Who's the kid?
Don't know. No,
it wasn't one of the boys.
Nah, it wasn't one of the boys. Or do you remember? Bruv, I made this track. This track is hilarious because I made this track, bruv, when I turned 25. And the reason why I remember this specifically is because I had never drank alcohol.
Yeah.
Right? And this was on my mum's birthday, so it was 28th of May. We had a party, we had a barbecue as we do all the time at the house. And I just signed my deal, and I don't know why, I just felt like, let me just drink. So, bro, man drank and I was drinking. Back then we used to drink Fastini, innit? Remember Fastini? Anyway, I drank the Fastini, was drinking beer like Heineken, brandy, bro, all kinds of madness. And bro, I was finished, and I was so drunk that day that I told everyone, because usually I just keep my music stuff quiet. I don't talk to no one about it, whatever. And I told everyone.
Oh, no, I remember this. This was upstairs in the room.
Yes, bro, in my parents' house.
That was like an emotional speech,
bruv. And I was like, guys, just let everyone know I signed my first deal. Everyone's like, oh, congratulations, shaking my hand, bruv. I was finished by the evening. My friend Lloyd. He had video of me, and that was on like the Nokia, so the quality was terrible. Yeah. And he was showing me wasted. And then I remember I got this new plugin called Sonic Synth. I've actually still got that, but I think it was IK Media or something like that. And I was just testing it out, just trying to test some of the plugins and that out. And as I was coming down, because I woke up, I was feeling rough, and like I was hungover, innit? And then I was just testing it, and then I made this beat as I was coming down. And I really like this beat, actually. What is it?
You say coming down, you mean sobering up?
So, yeah. Oh, coming down sounds like drugs, innit? Yeah, and I made this that night when I finally got out of it. And like, this is definitely like Tim and Bob.
I think this is a good one to end this episode on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.